Hey, come see us in Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey at the Icarus Festival, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. If you are on the fence about what's happening in Gaza, here's Bibi Netanyahu before his latest assault in Gaza, describing exactly what he's doing and the Israeli army is doing and calling it terrorism. Do you want to see it? Here it is. Listen, this is kind of amazing.
What terrorists do is target the innocent deliberately. And therefore, my definition of terrorism is the systematic and deliberate attack, the murder, maiming, and menacing of innocents, civilians, for political goals. You can tell a lot about terrorists, but what happens when they come to power? Those who fight for freedom and come to power do not impose terrorism. Those who do, who fight in terroristic means, end up as being masters of terrorist states.
Philly zone.
So civilians can't be innocent because Palestinian children, they're not.
I thought he was talking about himself.
Oh, okay. No, he's talking about what he's doing. Behind every killer is a core wound. And of course, Bibi's bitter, right? He's very bitter.
And if you take a look at technically the first actual terrorist attack, it was done by Israel on the British embassy. And they basically created it.
Right. And
when was that?
Him complaining, by the way, that about what terrorists do is like Nancy Pelosi complaining that politicians shouldn't profit from their service to our nation, right? So there it is. You can't deny that so what he said, what terrorists do is exactly what they're doing. They're slaughtering innocent children and women and old people to fight terrorism and to fight Hamas.
It's easy to say that, Jimmy.
So and of course, if you talk to some people, they'll say, "Oh no, they're targeting. They're targeting." Yeah, they go. A 2,000-pound bomb doesn't target anybody except an entire fucking neighborhood. Okay?
They're the most moral army in the world
Yeah.
because they openly tell you the crazy shit they're doing.
That they're about to do.
They're the most moral army in the world that loves to wear women's clothing.
Okay.
It's like crazy to me how they look.
What?
Well, they love. So you don't know what they do? So when they go, they kill a bunch of women. They'll take their lingerie and they'll wear it and they'll take pictures of themselves and then they'll post it.
What?
You haven't seen that, Kurt? You didn't know that?
No,
Why do you
that
act
sounds odd as hell.
You act like that's crazy? Kurt's like, that's crazy. I can't believe it.
No, I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it's
Sounds
all
hot.
It is hot.
ID down to F.
So, so I mean,
What terrorists do is target the innocent deliberately. And therefore, my definition of terrorism is the systematic and deliberate attack, the murder, maiming, and menacing of innocents, civilians.
so I don't know how you can categorize what's happening right now except the systematic targeting and killing and slaughtering of innocents. I don't know how you can categorize it as anything else. And so by his own definition, what Israel is doing is terrorism. Of course, that's what the United States have done. I mean, we've bombed hospitals and we've killed people. We killed 1 million.
That's just our little buddy.
It's
That's our flunky. We've done so many more.
So this idea that, that Sam Harris and Bill Maher have, that the religion of Muslims is inherently militaristic and death. It's like, well, it's weird then that we're the one killing all the people. Isn't that weird?
It's like Chris Christie telling Trump he looks like shit.
That's exactly right. That's weird. Here we're doing stand-up in Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Ontario, California, Irvine, California, Las Vegas, Davenport, Iowa, Chicago, Grand Rapids. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets, and make sure you go to jimmydore.com and don't go to a second reseller. Not good.